Hi, I'm Terry Sargent. In this video, I'd like to describe how to create a portable OpenCPN program for use on any Windows computer. Notice I said Windows. A USB memory stick is used, and in my case, I have selected a 4 GB stick. The program doesn't take that much space, but in my case, I have a lot of charts also on that stick. I've got all of my library of raster charts. I have the CM93 charts of the world. So let's get started and see what else we have to put on here. If we go to the OpenCPN program, click on the question mark, it brings up the screen about OpenCPN. Clicking on the Help tab brings up in your browser the OpenCPN user manual. In that manual is the link to the portable OpenCPN program. Remember, we're doing a Windows version. Now here's described all of the files that have to be on your memory stick. Essentially, they're everything that's in the Windows Program Files folder for OpenCPN, with 2 exceptions. However, here are 3 files that are not in the program files directly. 2 of them are DLs, direct link library files. They are in your Windows System 32 folder. Let's go get them and put them on our stick. In the Windows System 32 folder, you'll find a list of all of the files. Buried down in there, and you have to look carefully, are the 2 we're looking for, MSVCP100 and MSVCR100. Now, I've highlighted them both. Essentially, you can click on either one, then holding the Control key, click on the other one that you want. They're both highlighted. Right-click on either one of them and say Copy. That puts those 2 DLs on the clipboard, ready to be pasted where? Into or onto the memory stick. Go there, right-click, and say Paste. Bang, there they are. All right, we've got 2 of the 3 extra files. Let's go find out what these others are. The 3rd file that we deal with is a batch file. You can name it anything you like, but it must contain 1 line, and I'll highlight what that line is so I don't make a typing error. I've highlighted it, I put it on the clipboard, Control-C. It's now on the clipboard. Now we're going to use you can use any text editor to create this batch file. Let's now use, let's say, I want to go to my notepad. Well, I don't have that selected anywhere but in Windows 7. I can go find it, and here it is. I paste onto there, Control-V, that 1 line that we want. Now we're going to save this as not a text file, as you'll see, but as a batch file. We're going to save it there. We go to the type that we're going to save it as. We call it All Files, and we're going to give it a name. How about OpenCPN? And then we're going to give it the extension of BAT, not TXT. We save that, and it should be there. So let's go make sure. There it is. Oh, where is it? Well, I have to reload that, so if you press F5 on your computer, that reloads the screen, and you'll see it is there as a batch file. Okay, now all we need are all those other files that are contained in the Windows program files. Now where are they? Well, here's C drive, and we come down to program files. In the program files, we find the OpenCPN program. Now here is the list of everything in the program as it exists. What we don't need, as shown back there on the manual, are 2 of these. So what we'll do is select everything, Control A. We are now going to deselect the two we don't need. License, the install log, and the uninstall program. Those now, we right click, say copy. Again, puts them on the clipboard. Let's now go to our, let's now go back to our USB stick here and paste them in. Right click, paste. All of those files take a few minutes to be loaded. I say it takes a few minutes. That's because I'm making this video, which is slowing down my computer considerably. Okay, a few seconds left. And you know what? We are done. We just don't know it. So whenever all of this gets loaded, we're going to give it a test. Okay, all of the programs got loaded on the memory stick. Here they are. Well, let's see if this works. The only way you can run the program is by using that batch file that we created. Remember, OpenCPN2. That's the file you use. You do not run the program using its exec. A little different, but that's the way it works. Okay, we've got that on there. Let's see what happens. Let's start that batch file by double-clicking. All right, this is just like a Virgin installation, right? Says OK. Typical installation of the OpenCPN program. No charts installed, remember? It's a new installation. So we're going to now add the charts. Automatically comes up with our options. And we click on the charts. We add a directory. Now we don't want to use the charts in our computer. We're going to use the charts that are on that USB stick. If I can ever find it. Okay, in the computer, on the OpenCPN stick, here's the CM93 charts. We highlight those and say OK. We now have loaded the CM93 charts. Let's add in some of those other charts that we have, like the raster charts. Well, we have all kind of selections here. Where are we? We're in the Philippines. So let's add the Philippine charts. Okay. Now we say, that's the only two we're going to deal with here. You can load whatever you like. It's best to just say forceful database rebuild, and it goes into that process. Okay, let's see what happens. It's rebuilding, and looky here. Let me expand the program. We can look at the CM93 charts, and they are out there in the middle of the world. Right here, if we zoom in, looky here, we've got all kinds of charts we can deal with. Not only the CM93, but the raster charts. Now you will notice, because we just brought this program up, there's not much information. That is all done in the program in the normal fashion using the display, the vector charts. We can say, give us more detail. We can do all of these selections as necessary for the program, just like we were running the OpenCPN program. A little bit time-consuming, but here we go. All right. Now, if we want to see the text, we click on the text. Now we should see all of the text. There's a way to make this a nice, clean display. I'm not going to go into that at this stage. That's for another time. Bye. Hope you enjoy your portable OpenCPN program.